Morning friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing the Hanoi sightseeing. Before that, let me introduce you to our travel agent, that's vietnamtour.in. Here is Gwen, and Miss Gwen helped me a lot during my first interaction about the itinerary and everything. I wanted to go to their office and take a video and interact with them, but as it was Saturday Sunday, it was a holiday, so I couldn't go. And not only Gwen, Swati and also Mitty, all of them, they helped me a lot. And I'll give a review at the end of the tour as to how they managed everything, how professional they were in handling all this. So you enjoyed this small video on Hanoi. So we are in Vietnam, and Vietnam is officially known as the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, and the population is about 100 million. The area is about 331,000 square kilometer. The official language is Vietnamese. The currency is called Vietnamese dong. So $1 is equal to 25,000 Vietnamese dong. Vietnam has its borders with China, Cambodia and Laos, and maritime border with Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia and Philippines. Vietnam was ruled by China, the Han dynasty in 111 BC. The first Vietnamese dynasty emerged in 939 AD. In 17th and 18th century, there were two different dynasties. This is Dang Trong and Dang Nguyen. I hope I am pronouncing it right. And they emerged in 17th and 18th century. So these are the cycle rickshaws. Very nice. I want to go one of them, so let me see in Sapa. A beautiful rickshaw. They have a number plate. Oh, they have a number plate. Number car. Oh, he says it's a number. I was not knowing they have a number on this. It's like a motorcycle or a car. Are you saying bye? No. He has also a number plate. My God. Something very funny and something very interesting. So as we were waiting for our guide and the car to pick us up, I saw this just in front of our hotel, a guy selling breakfast. And he was looking very yummy and interesting. So I asked, what is it? This is called chow. That is kanji. They also call it kanji. Yeah? And kanji is a Indian word. And what they did is they boiled rice with spices and like a kanji, and they add tofu, fried tofu in that, and later on there's some sauces they add in that, some chili sauce. Now what he's adding is some chili paste. So friends, we have started our Hanoi tour. Here there are two gentlemen, and I'll introduce them to you later on because they are driving through a small lane. See the small lane here. Small lanes here. Yeah, your name you said Hari.
Yeah. So good afternoon everyone. So my name is Haris and I will be
So your name?
His name is Mr. Lợi.
Yuen.
Yeah.
My name Lợi.
First dynasty, Nguyen, I hope I am pronouncing right, surrendered to French in 1883, and the French ruled up to the Second World War and Japan took over. And in 1945, when Japan lost the Second World War, the Viet Minh, they formed a group, the Vietnamese, and it was led by Ho Chi Minh. And Viet Minh attacked Japan in 1945, and Japan was thrown away from Vietnam. And later on, the French again wanted to reoccupy Vietnam. The Viet Minh, they again fought with the French, and in 1954 they defeated the French. Later on, there was a treaty between the Viet Minh and the French in Geneva, and Vietnam was divided into two parts, the North Vietnam and the South Vietnam. So guys, the North Vietnam was controlled by the communists, and the South Vietnam was controlled by the Democrats. And what happened is, then there was another war called Vietnam War, and this was fought between North Vietnam and South Vietnam. North Vietnam was supported by Russia, China, Cambodia, Laos, and South Vietnam was supported by US, France, and other allies. In 1975, Vietnam won the war, and in 1976, the North Vietnam and the South Vietnam were unified, and to what you see today is a unified Vietnam, they call it. And later on, Cambodia and China, again they attacked Vietnam, and Cambodia attacked and occupied some territories in the eastern side of Vietnam, but Vietnam fought back, and Pol Pot, if you remember, this is the great thing that Vietnam did. The Pol Pot was thrown out of Cambodia. He went into refuge, and the killings were halted in Cambodia. There was mass killing by Pol Pot, and Vietnam, when they attacked Cambodia, he had to flee Cambodia and go underground, and Vietnam won the war, and this was supported by China. And China also attacked the northern side of Vietnam. So in 1991, the last war in 1991, they came out of the war, and today what you see is this beautiful Vietnam. So this is our car. It's our car. So friends, we have come to a place. This place is known as Independence Square. And earlier name, also it is known as Brand Square.
Baring Square.
Baring Square. And
name.
he is our guide here, and he has a good knowledge. So this is the place where Ho Chi Minh is the father of the nation. His body is kept in this mausoleum inside, preserved and kept. He died in 1969. He was born in the north of Vietnam.
Actually, his hometown, it is more to the south of the Hanoi City. It was actually in the central of Vietnam. The name it is Nghệ An province.
Nghệ An province.
Yes, and it was 300 kilometers away to the south of the Hanoi City. For a few years, and then
Americans
interferes, and they become invested to the South Vietnam, and they build their own governments in the south. So the government in the south, they start to have it from 1963 to 1975.
So 1975, the reunification started, and it became one country.
Yes, we united is in the 30th of the April 1975.
75. So 1975 is the time when reunification became, and it became a communist country.
Yes.
And today what you see is a communist country. In India also we have few states which were communist. Now only Kerala is left. Only one state is communist in India. And this is the place. If anyone wants to visit the mausoleum, it opens at 7?
7 to 10.
7 to 10 in the morning.
Every day except Monday to Fridays. And
So,
Monday and Fridays.
Guards, they will stand like this for 1 hour, and then every 1 hour they get changed, but without shaking, without moving, just they will stand like this. Just imagine like a group of foreign tourists, and this is how the place looks. Beautiful, let me tell you guys, it's mind-blowing. They've written something in Vietnamese language. I'm trying to learn a little bit, but this really, it's so beautiful, friends. You have to visit this place, Vietnam. See the beauty, and his body is inside there, kept and preserved it. See this. So here you buy a ticket to enter this place. So guys, this is the presidential palace, and here a new president comes and he stays here.
Actually, he not stay here for working. So this place is usually is for do the welcome ceremony.
Welcome ceremony for presidents.
For president, another president going to visit Vietnam, foreign president.
Foreign presidents, from any other country, when they come here and
do the ceremony.
They do the ceremony. Now we are proceeding to the official residence of Ho Chi Minh and his office area, and some belongings which he used, like this car. So these were the cars which Ho Chi Minh used when he was you can say when he was fighting against the French, against the Americans. So a beautiful collection of some old cars here. So the father of the nation, Ho Chi Minh, used to sit here and discuss things. This is a meeting room. There are some old photographs here. See, here's Ho Chi Minh here.
And this is
The orange one.
Yes, so this is a place for the Ho Chi Minh of the Ho Chi Minh president. He working and stay from 1954 to 1958. That is the working room. This is the dining room. It's also the meeting room. Yes, and this is his office. So on the side is the bedroom.
So the tour guide was saying there was a big presidential palace which you saw. It was very big for him. He decided not to live in that because it's very big for him. So he decided to live in a small house because maintaining a big house is very expensive. He wanted to live a simple life. Guys, you need such prime ministers and presidents who live a very simple life. So then later on they built a small house which we are proceeding over there to see that.
It's a steel house, and he started to live here from 1959 to until he passed away 10 years later, 1969. In the 19th of May, 1890.
Oh,
So usually he working on the upstairs, and this is a place where he have a meeting.
in his last days he became very sick, so it was difficult for him to climb the staircase. So they made another small house where he could stay on the ground floor, and this is the place where he slept. So he didn't use the one which they constructed for him because he had to climb the steps. And this is the place where he used to spend his evenings, or maybe after work he used to feed the fish. Also you will see a lot of fruits. So he used to feed the fish, and when he claps, the fish is to come. They know that it's the feeding time. So this is the place, the surroundings, very quiet here. We have come to see the one pillar pagoda, and this is one of the most famous temples in Hanoi, and the most famous part of this temple is the Lotus Pedestal, which is a temple with a special structure, and this original pagoda was built in 1049, but some additions were done in 1105. It is regarded as one of the iconic temples in Vietnam. Thanks for watching this beautiful video and this beautiful city. I really loved this city. It's so beautiful. Do visit Vietnam, I would say. This is just a beginning. So, this is our car, and I hope you will surely subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Do stay on for my next video. Thank you very much.